Find value 10 or 7 1 divided by 2 degree. Do you know how to solve this? If you know, please do it. When you do it already, please come back to watch my video from beginning to the end to verify your solution. And before we go to the solution, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting video. Okay, now we go to the solution together. Okay, solution. Okay, now this 10 or 7 1 divided by 2 degree. This we know that 10 we can write sine of 7 1 divided by 2 degree and divide by this cosine 7 1 divided by 2 degree. And now this I multiply this with sine multiply with sine sine of 7 and 1 divided by 2 degree, and this also multiply sine of 7 of multiply 1 divided by 2 degree, and so this we get this is also can multiply with 2 and this 2. Okay, now we use the formulas that we know this we equal 2 sine squares of this 7 1 divided by 2 degree and divide by this 2 sine 7 1 divided by 2 degrees and multiply cosine 7 multiply 1 divided by 2 degree. Okay, now this we use the formulas that we know that cos 2a cosine of 2a is equal to 1 minus 2 sine square of a. So this if I change this to the left hand side and I change it to the right hand side, is I get 2 sine square of a is equal 1 minus cosine of 2a, and this sine of 2a is equal to sine a and multiply cosine of a. And so this we use this rule, so we get 10 out 7 1 divided by 2 degrees is equal this 1 and minus this cosine of this we get 15 degree and divide by this sine of 15 degree. Okay, now this we know this cosine of 15 degrees I also can write it minus cosine of 45 and minus 30 degree and divide by sine of 45 and minus this 30 degree. Okay, so now this cosine of 45 and minus 30 degree we can write is equal to cosine of 45 and cosine of 30 degrees and minus sine of 45 degree and sine of 30 degree and equal this square root 2 divided by 2 and multiply this square root 3 and divide by 2 and minus this square root 2 and divide by 2 and multiply 1 divided by 2 and it's equal to square root 6 divided by 4 and minus square root 2 and divide by 4. And so this we get is equal to square root 6 and minus square root 2 and divide by 4. And this sine of 45 degrees and minus 30 degree is we can write it's equal sine, sorry, this minus this we get plus plus, sorry, it's the, and this sine of 45 degrees minus 30 degrees is equal sine 45 degrees and cosine 30 degree, and minus the sine of 30 degrees and cosine of 45 degree, and is equal the square root 2 and divide by 2 and multiply this, okay, square root 6 and divide by 2 and minus this 1 divided by 2 and multiply square root 2 and divide by 2. So it's equal the square root, so square root 3. Okay, this we get square root 6 divided by 4 and minus square root 2 and divide by 4. And this is equal to square root 6 and minus square root 2 and divide by 4. Okay, now we use it to replace in this equation. So this we get is equal 10. We get 10 out 7 1 divided by 2 degree is equal to 1 and minus the square root 6 and plus square root 2 and divide by 4 and divide by the square root 6 and minus square root 2 and divide by 4. And so this we get 4 and minus square root 6 and minus square root 2 and divide by the square root 6 and minus square root 2. And so now this we multiply the square root 6 plus square root 2. So this we multiply square root 6 and plus square root 2. So now this we get our equation. This is equal this we multiply this 4 square root 6 and plus 4 square root 2 and minus square root 6 squares and minus square root 12 and this minus square root 12 and this minus square root 2 squares and divide this we get is equal square root 6 squares and minus square root 2 squared. And so now this is we get is equal is 4 square root 6 and plus 4 square root 2 and minus 6, and this we get minus 2 square root 3 and this minus 2 square root 3 and this minus 2 and divide by this equal 6 and minus 2, and now we get this equal this 4 square root 6 and plus 4 square root 2 and this minus 4 square root 3 and this minus 8 and divide by 4, and now this is equal this we get square root 6 and plus square root 2 and minus square root 3 and minus 2, and so now this we get the values of 10. Okay, we get 10 7 1 divided by 2 degrees is equal square root 6 and plus square root 2 and minus square root 3 and minus 2 is our solution. So for watching. If you like my videos, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Goodbye.